8. I got new glasses. I'm still like trying to adjust them so they fit my face perfectly. I have one ear higher than the other, so I literally need to like bend them so that one thing is higher than the other. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Yeah, okay. We're at the uneven stage of here, and I've kind of bent the ear things back a little bit, and I think, yeah. Very, very cute. I need to do my eyebrows though. Like, my eyebrows need to be done. They would look cuter if my eyebrows were done, but I don't know, I'll probably do them after work today. And you know, I fell for the Pair Eyewear ads. These are the Addison. See, the Pair. These are the Addison, which is like a newer one they have. I didn't go for them originally because they like have like these really, really huge, like they look like huge frames and huge lenses, and I'm like, not everybody wants huge lenses. These are still like kind of big, but not as big as the other ones they have. And these were like considered like wide or not. Yeah. So I also got some sun toppers. Hold on, wait, I'm gonna get them real quick. All right, back. So they would just come with, you know, the glasses here. They come with an eyeglass cleaner, which eyeglass cleaner is actually kind of cute. Yeah, eyeglass cleaner. And they come in a case. This is the case. It's green. My fiance's favorite color. I hate green, but you know, I'm just gonna have to deal with it now. I have green in my life, whether I like it or not. But I also ordered like the additional accessory kit and a topper. So let me show you the topper that I got. I got these single vision, basic single vision. I don't have really, really bad vision. I have astigmatism though. That's why I wear them. And I added blue light to them. So blue light was not bad. And then I said, well, if I wear these outside, I'm used to transitions, but these are like so big and I didn't want to pay extra for transitions. It's cheaper to just get. Oh my God, you see my setup. You see my phone and everything there now. Now you know what my desk looks like. The hot mess that it is. Not really, but you know. My blood pressure machine there. My cup of coffee. The spray so that my cat stops scratching the chair that I'm currently sitting in. And some little games and stuff there. This is my nails. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. I like that you could do this. And in the case itself, you have the slot here to hold. It says it holds up to 2 toppers. I mean, it looks like it would be a tight fit for 2 toppers. But I guess if you don't mind, I think like 2 toppers, if you have like just the outer thing and not like the actual lens like these, because I would be scared to scratch that lens, you know, and I pay 20, you know, this. But then I also added on the accessory kit, which gives you this, which this holds 2 toppers. And yes, you can actually see it holds 2 toppers because you have one here and one here. So it slides in each side, which I actually might, because I'm not going to take my glasses off throughout the day. So when I travel, I might put my sunglass topper in here because this is a hell of a lot thinner to carry than this. So that makes a world of difference. And it's also, when you get the kit, you have to get the green. They have it in other colors. I would have grabbed it in blue, but whatever. And then they also sent this, which this has, let me show you. It has 50 million more of these. It's got 1, and then you have the little bag and the cleanser that the lens cleaner that they send you it. So, you know, it's nothing crazy, just, you know, well, accessories to go along with your glasses. So I have 2 eyeglass cleaners, which one I'm going to keep in the case. But yeah, no. So I'm, you know, whenever you get a new pair of glasses, you gotta like adjust to the new vision. I'm not used to having lenses so big. So like more of the world in my peripheral looks crisp and clear. It's a good thing, I guess, you know, more field of vision. But you know, I do like see the edges of the glasses and stuff. You know, but you get used to that. That's something that you get used to. I'm not used to seeing the top of my glasses though, like that. And like I could see the top of my glasses and it's a little weird to me. But I guess I'll figure it out.
Oh, what happened, baby? Come on. Huh. The Bubba wants to be on camera. The Bubito. My baby. My little baby.
Lola, he's staring right at the camera. He's such a ham. He's a little camera. He's a camera lover, yeah. Yeah, you're a camera lover. We'll see how long he stays here. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying the new glasses. I just got them last night, so I haven't even taken them outside for a spin yet. Oh my God. I think he likes them. So, it's a little mini update. Got some glasses. I like them. I have 2 more toppers coming in the mail. I ordered them like after I did the initial order, and I was like, oh my God, these 2 are really, really cute. And one of them was like a limited edition for the spring, I think, or something like that. So I was like, oh, let me grab it now. So I will show those when those come in. But, you know, I think I look cute. I normally don't go for clear frames, but I like the clear. It's pretty adorable. It's like nerdy, but like nerdy cute in my mind. When I said nerdy, and my fiance's like, no, it's not nerdy. I'm like, it's a little nerdy, but they're cute. I like them. Thanks. They're not here. Oh God. Censor that, cat butt. So not bad. And you know, starting at $60. It was a little more because I added blue light to it. I think blue light was like another 40 on top of the 60. But for blue light, prescription lenses and frames starting at $60, it's really not bad. I got it like while there was a sale though. I think now if you look, they're probably more expensive. I don't know. I'm feeling myself. And also because I really am feeling myself. I've been having a moment this weekend. So this weekend, we meaning my dad, my mom, my sister, me, super, super close family friend who I call her my second mama. We all went wedding dress shopping for me. I found my dress. I was not expecting to find my dress, but I found my dress. It's beautiful. We went to like this store that specializes in plus size bridal, I should say. So I literally was able to try on every single dress, and they all were like varying degrees of fit on me. Like some were big, some were little, some were a little tight, but like I was able to get into them, which is, when you're a big girl, a very, very big deal. And tried on the first few, and I was like, okay, like these are nice. Like I felt like okay. And then I put on the dress and I had to stop myself from trying to cry. Like I was like, oh my god, breathe, don't cry. Like that was my reaction when I put it on. And then I turned around and my family was like, oh my god, that's beautiful, that's gorgeous, I love it. My cat keeps messing. Get off. Thank you. He wants attention. So my family was just like, oh my god, it's beautiful. The one that I tried on was a champagne color, like it was like white with champagne under it. And my mom was like, I just wanted it to be more white. And so the lady brought it out, the same dress, same style, in the full white. Yeah, that was it. I was able to try that one on too. It was like a smaller size, so It was a little tight, but I was like, okay, like just for the color, but this is like kind of tight on me, so it doesn't fit the correct way. But yeah, but my mom was like, oh yeah, like now I see it, like, oh my God, yes, I love it. And I was like, I love it too. And then, you know, my mom and my sister, they were like, you know, all right, well, this is our gift to you. I was like, what? I was there fully ready to like pay for my own dress, and I was not expecting for them to just jump. And like, I'm tearing, you see me tearing up now. It was a beautiful moment. I loved it. I'm getting married. I'm getting married, and I have a wedding dress. So even if I'm in the courthouse, I'm going to the courthouse in that big gown. I don't care. I'm going to the courthouse in my wedding dress. I don't care. I'll be that person. But no, we're not gonna do a courthouse thing. We're looking at venues still. It's still a ways out, but you know, wedding dresses take forever sometimes to come in. The lady said it can take 6 to 8 months, and sometimes even as much as 10, you know, depending on the time of year. So, you know, it could even possibly be close to a year before this thing comes in, which is good, which is why I gave, you know, myself some cushion room, so that way, and you know, if I lose weight or whatever, I can always take it in. So we're good. I have a dress. Yeah, it's been a good weekend. It was a good weekend. My physical therapy is going great. I actually have my last session tomorrow, and I don't need any more. So like, I'll still follow up in a few months and things like that, but because I'm no longer considered a fall risk by their assessments, which is good. I'm no longer a fall risk. I'm happy for that, because that was my big worry. I didn't want to fall. No one wants to fall. No one wants to fall. So because I'm no longer a fall risk, I don't need any more sessions at the moment. You know, if out of my assessment I could use some more sessions or things like that, then we'll go somewhere, you know, a few months out. But they're not completely dropping me, which is good. That was another worry. And I'm gonna have an at-home program. I'm probably gonna start using the gym in my building, or see, the gym in my building is not super well equipped. So ow, don't nip me. He wants attention. So he's nipping mommy. Being meanie. It's not like super well equipped. So maybe I'll join up at like a Planet Fitness or something like that. And, you know, even if I go twice a week, like I did physical therapy twice a week, go and do, you know, some of the strength training exercises on the machines and such, you know, like twice a week, 3 times a week. And then just like, you know, normal walking around. And, you know, she said, oh, you know, if it's like bad weather, if you can do it on like the treadmill you're walking, that's fine. She's like, but it's better to walk outside because the terrain is not as, you know, it's not as stable. It gives you a little more to work with here. But, you know, if it's like a crazy crowd and things like that, you know, she understands why I wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, might even try to do a few of the stairs on the Stairmaster. We'll wait until we're a little stronger in the legs for that one. But yeah, things are good. I also have a second opinion coming up next month with a different neurologist, just because I want somebody who might have a different perspective. It doesn't hurt to get a second opinion. We'll see. Maybe this doctor who sees me might say, hey, you know, it really does look like it's this. You know, I've seen this present in this way before, which my other doctor hasn't. So, I don't know. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of things happening. signed my lease renewal. I'm here for another year, and then it's time to move in with the fiance after that. Which, when I move in with the fiance, it'll be just another couple months, and then we'll be husband and wife. So, big changes, big fun changes. I gotta, over the next year, declutter, because you gather a lot of clutter over the years. I've been here for like, this is like now like 5-6 years now. I've been here in this apartment, so yeah, you gather a lot of clutter over the course of like 5-6 years. I think I moved in 2019. So yeah, it would be like 6 years now. 6 years. Jesus, 6 years. Been out of the house from my parents for 6 years. Yeah, I moved out at 29, the age of 29. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, and I'm gonna be 36, so I'm getting fucking old. But it's a good life. I like my little life. Has its ups and downs, but it's mostly good. Life is good. And now I'm gonna go and clock in and get to work, because there's a lot going on at work this week. So I got new glasses. We've already covered this, but I also got new frames. These are adorable. Freaking love these. And also, I got a second set. Good for Easter, good for summer. Mermaid Parade, could definitely go. I mean, I like this. This is a cute look. Very professional. I also finally did my eyebrows. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. And along with new frames and all that good stuff, I have new rings. Yes, rings. So we have these two here. Wait, let me fix it. Let me adjust it. There we go. Look at. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I love them. I love them so much. I was like very worried about wearing like my nice ring out on the train and stuff, and so he got me something that isn't as, crazy. It's something more everyday if I wanted. It's 2 rings. You have this and the band that go together. It looks like a wedding set. I'm not married yet, but definitely looks like a wedding set. I love it. Also, in my wedding planning journey, I got on Canva. I made a wedding binder. Soon to be Mr. and Mrs. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Katz. That is going to be our last name. Our last name. But I got, different venue information and package information and all that in there. Yeah, we're still looking at places. I'm going to see a place today after work, so I'm excited for that. We did see one over this weekend that we really, really loved, and the price is very reasonable. So it just might be the one. It's very quaint. It's very, very lovely. It has like an old world, like Tuscan Italian feel, and I really like that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I just am gathering my info as I go. They gave us like an adjustment, or like they gave us hold on. There we go. They gave us like an estimate based on our number of people, but then I like did like a readjustment because some of those people were kids. So I'm like, okay, well, these are like the actual adults and these are the kids. And then I was like, okay, well, we're gonna like have at least 2 vendors that we're gonna be feeding, you know, DJ and photographer. Can't have them be there all day and not eat. So I added those 2 in, and it actually ended up being the exact price that we had been estimated to. So really not much. Ooh. Sorry. Really not much of a change in price. Actually, 0 change in price. So I'm very excited about that. Oh, what happened, baby? What happened, Bubba? My kitty, he wants love and affection. He's so cute. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm going to see this venue with my mom. I'm not taking my fiance because he's still at work at the time that we're going, or he's just getting out of work at the time that we'll be going. So I'm going to take many photos and videos and speak with the person and see. I am a little worried because they did say that when we would go in there, it's up a flight of stairs. I hope that there is, stop scratching, stop. I hope that there's like accessible entrance and accessibility, because if not, then we can't have that venue, because it's not just me that needs accessible, you know, accessible entry and such. We have guests that would require that as well. So I don't, you know, like, how can you in this day and age, unless you're like a historical building, not have like accessible entrances and accessibility in general. Like, I don't understand that. But we'll see. Hopefully there's an elevator and people can get to where they need to go easily, you know, and safely.